Not quite sure how to get through on this side, other than go back out the way we came. Oh. Aha. Didn't know about that, did you?
Sam, putting trash in its rightful place for more than 70 years.
Good for you, Sam. So we never came out this far, did we? I don't think we did. We might have. I don't remember.
I'd wager this is the outcome. Rebecca, here we go.
You make it 3, Sam cleans it up.
That's the last of it.
Something went wibbly then. We've been up here and cleared this area out earlier. I mean, I don't mind doing it again, clearly.
Hey, take a gander. The door's busted. Rebecca? Anders? You in there? Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it.
Looks like your squad's dead.
Oh no. What did you do?
Sam, making blood-stained clean again.
Oh, Sam. Not the time. So, we found a squad. Both of them medallions. Rusty journal. Its display is faded and the buttons are almost entirely rusted through, but you can still make out bits and pieces of what looks like Rebecca's final entries. Law helped me, but Anderson was right. We never should have taken this contract. I thought Monarch was bad, but this is unbearable. Everyone here is blind or addled or I don't know what. The towns won't let us walk in without an employment contract. I can't even find someone to let me send a message. For all the capable folk here, we're stuck. Back home, we had to fight for every meal because there were no meals that you didn't make yourself. Here, there's plenty, but nobody allowed to give you one. We've been stealing bits and pieces of life from wherever we can. Anderson is about ready to sign up, offer his life in service to Spacer's Choice just so he can take a shower. Clara, I hope to the architect this never reaches you, but on the off chance it does, I want to say I'm sorry. Anderson and I fucked up. We didn't take the contract for the bits. We didn't take it because Primal sounded cool. We took it because we wanted out. Monarch's a living hell. We were getting sick of boiled raptidon and stinking like sulfur no matter how hard you scrub, of fighting, day in and day out. We're exhausted. We thought we could use the contract money to find a place here, settle down, but this place ain't any better. It's just different. We're starving all the same. We never should have left. I just thought maybe we could do better. I miss you, kid. Marauders at the door. Anderson's bled out. I'm on my way. I won't let them get me. Not alive anyway. I've seen what those monsters do.
They were... That bitch! They were all set to abandon us! What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you. The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses. Ugh. Hard to leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister. At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars.
Sucks, man.
I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I'm glad. If she were still alive now, it'd break her to know the truth.
She'd still want to know, just the same as you did.
Yeah, maybe. I'm used to disappointment. She was still so naive as to let it hurt her every time it happened. Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the mana queen out of our
I told you.
base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick.
Might do it. I didn't think there was anything about the wilderness you didn't know.
That'd be boring. Half the fun in exploring is the fact that you're on an unknown trail. I've never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.
So, she now wants us to collect 3 pheromone glands from pungent primals. I take it that means very specific primals? Because there's primals, like... No, I'm trying to get to the fast travel symbol, thank you. There's primals, like... right here. I mean, we have to go back to Scylla anyway, so... Bleh. It's all the same. But yeah, the end boss of Nyoka's companion quest is fucking up a Manta Queen, so that should be fun. And then putting the medallions to rest. I mean, I don't know why we can't fight the primals that are on here. Probably because the primals that are here die too easy. I'd say that's what it is, if I had to hazard a guess. So... save. Not that hungry
Captain,
or thirsty.
If you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix,
Head to Scylla. We've got to get the glands of some primals.
destination reached. Scylla.
We can kill some primals, get their glands, go back to the unreliable, transition to the other landing bay. You know, the usual. It's a shame Sam doesn't have a quest, but it wouldn't make sense for Sam to have a quest. It's an autonomous, programmed mechanical. It doesn't have a personality. It's just a weird gimmick character. You don't even have to activate it. Don't forget to let me know who your favourite companion is. It's Nyoka for me, all the way. I like the, Cabela, big game hunter, but drunk, and all her dudes are dead. And again, we're going to fight a Manta Queen. That's the end of her companion quest, is let's fuck up a Manta Queen. Nothing else to do in the galaxy but fucking die killing something. So, I need a pungent primal. As opposed to a regular primal. I'm a bit hungry and a bit thirsty, actually. How many do I need? I need 3. Yeah, so no matter what I do, I need to kill 3 pungent primals. I guess it makes you explore Scylla. Otherwise, why the fuck would you explore Scylla? I wouldn't.
customer. All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
There's one. There's a second lot.
Here we go.
Sam makes sanitation look effortless. Toxin neutralized. Failing is this unit's middle name.
I'm concussed. Pythecophobia. No, I don't want another phobia. So we are concussed now, which kind of sucks. There's a little cave here. I feel I'm allowed to reject the flaws and stuff. Abandoned prospecting drone.
Salutations. This unit's primary function is excavator. Owner, Hephaestus Mining Corporation. Other functions include dialogue, limited, current, active commands, excavation. That is all.
What are you
This
excavating?
unit is removing rock matter in search of minerals, metals, and other forms of matter designated valuable.
So you're a prospector?
Brevity identified. Affirmative. This unit could discuss excavation at greater length, but does not wish to strain its daily charge. Thank you for your consumer loyalty, Junior Excavator. This unit will store this exchange in its memory banks. Always. Greetings, Junior Excavator.
There's some beer, a big axe, energy cell, and a fast ration pill. We are concussed, which sucks, but is also funny. So 353 meters this way. Here's the terraformer.
I recognize this. Dead set on screwing this place up, too.
You name it, Sam cleans it.
I imagine if we go near that, we die. There's a mega primal, so no. Especially not when I'm concussed.
Opening fire!
That will leave us.
Hit dreads, you say?
I've broken my leg.
This area has been sanitized.
I broke my leg. There's bits of an outlaw there. Here's this thing that we... I've got a broken leg and I'm concussed, but I'm hunting monkey. Right, come on, monkey. I don't want to fight the Mega Primal, by the way. No need to fight any of the Mega creatures unless we absolutely have to.
Here we go.
Scoured with prejudice. Pollutant purified. Clean cycle up to Industrial stain!
Here we go.
Dude, Sam's actually really useful. What with the whole acid spray? So, repair everything. Give these gross glands to Nyoka, then find a place to wash your hands.
That queen ain't gonna go down easy. I can't wait.
I'm not looking forward to it.
What's up?
These glands are gross. Take them, please.
Outstanding. These ought to be enough. Let's get back to Monarch. There's an old base I used to call home. I can get us in the door, but we'll have to shoot our way through the Queen's brood to get to the center. We'll set the bait there.
Oh, yeah.
Password to the door is Charon.
What's Charon?
Hayes' idea. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, Nyoka. Charon. He said it was some old myth. Something about death and all the things we killed.
True.
Rest of us just thought it sounded cool, so here we are.
Remind me, what's this base again?
It's an old cave system we tried to turn into an encampment. You'll see when we get there.
It's about time. We're going to kill a Manta Queen.
Fucking right we are.
Let's do it. Right. It's a lot of progress. A lot of progress, kids. You should be grateful that, you know, it's all going well right until we have to fight that fucking Manta Queen. Because I remember I played this game on normal. On my playthrough that was blind that we did. I played this game on normal. And, I died a lot. And I could save as long as I wasn't in combat. Like, I could get halfway up a road and save. And when my companions went down...
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
Sleep for 8 hours. It's fine. A little bit thirsty, but I think it's fine. I need to go and put the mandibular rearranger in my safe upstairs. How do we do this? Transfer. Mandibular rearranger. There we go. Now we find Trask's stashed evidence that the other dude is a stooge for the board. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh lordy lord, oh yeah. Tell me it ain't so, Sonny Jim. We're going with... Get rid of Sam and Nyoka. We've got to take Felix, so let's take Ellie as well. Or let's take Parvati. Because she could do with a armor upgrade. Everyone could do with armor upgrades and weapon upgrades at this point. I like how you can put anything in your inhaler though. Just fill your inhaler with bread. Fuck it, here's a load of bread. Alright. Let's go find Trask's evidence that Clyde's aboard stooge.
Got my sights on you.
Event back in Harlow. It's in event. Okay, so we need to find a way into event. Here we go. Stashed receipts. These receipts detail payments made to C. Harlow on behalf of the board for the freelancing services. Included are the names of several freighters targeted by Harlow's crew, their manifests, and the sum value of all cargo delivered to board authorities.
Clyde Harlow, agent of the board. Yeah, that sounds even more insane out loud than it did in my head.
Yeah.
And again, Trask knew he was a dead man. Could have been trying to shift the blame.
We found evidence, Felix. Your old friend's been bought off by the board.
I've been trying to tell myself Clyde's got some sensible explanation for all this, but I just don't know. None of this is making a lick of sense to me right now. I think we need to have a word with Clyde.
Let's get going. Clyde's over here.
What's the word?
We could lie, show him Trask's ring. It's done. Trask is dead.
So it is. Thus ends Rufus Trask. Once a sensible man, by and by a fool, presently a corpse. I hope you never have to discover what it is like, Captain. The relief one feels when a mutiny comes to an end.
Trask had some things to say about you, and I've got my own misgivings.
Trask told me you've been working for the board.
That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand?
Show him the papers. You've been bought off. I've got the receipts.
Those papers don't prove a thing. We've all done business with the board. They own the whole damn colony. Trask put you up to this. That miserable wretch. He's trying to undermine everything I stand for.
Perception check. When we met, you told me Trask was an informant for the board. You were lying.
You've got a lot of nerve calling me a liar to my face.
Come on, Harlow. Why would Trask rat you out to your own employers?
How should I know? What the hell do I care? Trask was a traitor, and I didn't ask you to understand his motives. I asked you to cross him off.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me. I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised.
Pavati's about to die.
That's the last of him!
Pavati nearly died then. Very nearly died. Pavati very nearly died. She went all the way down to the end. Where's his corpse? Killed every last one of his old crew. Yep, they're all dead, Dave. Apart from one person who's out here and very angry. Who is it? This guy. We're level 25. We're basically max level at this point.
This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end.
No, I imagine
The void's
not.
black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now? I don't know. I don't know what to think.
You never really know what's going on inside somebody's skull.
No. I guess you really don't. I've just got a lot on my mind right now. This is a lot to take in. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me.
The lesson here is not to look up to anyone.
It's pretty harsh, boss. You including yourself in that lesson?
Don't look up to me either. You don't know what I'm about.
Yeah, I guess I don't know what you're about. But I know you treated me fair. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days. Part of me wishes we put Trask in the ground. You know, I think that's just my frustration talking. Thanks for your time, boss.
Skill points. So Felix gained the self-governed perk. Increases the damage you deal when fighting corporate enemies. Okay. Well, that's that crossed off. I'm really debating handing him in. Going back, you know, when we could hand him in right at the start. Oh, imagine giving him that time and that self-realization and that actualization and helping him expose the betrayal and then just going and fucking handing him into the board because we're dicks. I quite like the idea of that. We might do that in a minute. Or next time, I should say. Ellie's got points.
So then I told him, oh.
Oh, I'm really debating going and handing him in. Do you even remember how we could do that? Because I don't.
Ha ha ha. That's...
It was on the groundbreaker, right?
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
This is officially the longest recording session I've done in quite some time.
Please avoid damage
Just Felix on his own.
to yourself or others while you are out.
Do you think we can do this, or is it too late to do it now? Pretty good session though. I'm very worried about Nyoka's companion mission. I'm thirsty and hungry. How thirsty and hungry? Thirsty and hungry. And a bit tired.
Hey there, Captain. Anything I... Be seeing you.
Hey, bounty hunter. You're welcome here anytime, so long as you ain't loitering.
I'd like to report a crime.
I'd like to be off duty for the night, but as I've several more hours remaining on my shift, I am obligated to hear you out.
So if I say I'd like to report a crime, you gotta listen to me. I should lead with that next time I'm in trouble.
Did you actually have something to report, or are you here to make fun? Now then, what's happened?
My friend Felix here slapped his foreman with a tossball stick.
Come on, boss, I told you. He was slandering my rangers.
You finally did it, huh? Good for you. Been a long time coming. You done hauling crates then?
My box hauling days are officially behind me. Say hello to Felix Millstone, spacer extraordinaire.
You're not going to reprimand him for bludgeoning his foreman?
I'd sooner shake the kid's hand. Asshole had it coming.
Did I hear you right? You want to shake my hand? I need to get this in writing.
Don't push your luck, Millstone. I still got a cell with your name on it.
She does. I scratched my name on the wall.
Now then, did you have anything else to report?
Oh.
You need me, you know where my offices are. Nothing at the moment.
Really?
What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today? Chief, her family's worked on it for... Chief Tim, anything else I can help you? They're run... I ought to warn you. If anyone asks, if... you might... Get some... Oops. That's what I'm here for, sir. Sure. And that'd be awful weird. On account of... All right. Less than they're used... So,
We already did all of that dialogue. I tried to hand him in. I thought it would be funny. Apparently I can't hand him in. Now we know. So that just leaves us with... go to Monarch. Go to Nyoka's old base. And kill a Manta Queen. And then I think I'm going to have a long hard think. I might hand Phineas in. You just saw me. I genuinely went there to hand Felix in. Apparently if you've done his companion quest, you can't turn him in. Disappointing.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Monarch.
We're now in orbit above fault.
Starcross Troopers is closest one is
Right,
Fulbrook.
Captain.
We picked right. We're now very thirsty and very tired, so we're going to work out where my bed is. Sleep for the required amount of time. Eat and drink. And we'll be back. I did try and turn him in.